filming footy and classic clashes brings us to the Onshore Cup Grand Final between the Busselton Bombers and the Bunbury Eagles. Conditions absolutely sensational. Perfect day for finals footy, and can't wait for the big clash ahead as both teams get into their positions ready for this big game. My name is Ward Harris and we're live on Filming Footy and Classic Clashes right the way across Western Australia. Huge weekend for football right the way across country footy and metro as well, as we get ready for the two captains to come out for the toss of the coin. It will be Joshy Rooney from the Bunbury Eagles and the big fella, the number 2 in the ruckman in Sutton there from the Busselton side. It is Rooney that's won the toss. Bunbury Eagles will kick to the left of screen, and we're not far away from bounce in this Onshore Cup Grand Final. Absolutely sensational year for this league. And look, we should be ready for a big game of footy ahead as players start to take their positions and we get ready to rock and roll for this game. Shout out to all our sponsors and the league sponsors in Shelter Brewing and Sports Power. Thank you so much for your contributions within this league this year. Sutton will jump into the ruck. The Busselton side, one direction, will jump into the ruck by the looks of it for Bunbury.
Right now guys, composure on the bench today here, eh? Composure now, no yelling out to the
Let's
umpire.
get their positions. Umpires set and ready to go. Not very far from the opening bounce out here today. Big shout out to our cameraman as well, Brody. Thanks for all the work that you do as well.
You try to more of a leaving punt.
Just waiting for the players to reset now. Not very far away from this opening bounce. Umpire holds the ball aloft, and we are ready to go in the Onshore Cup Grand Final. No one able to take clean possession out of that one. Good handball inboard that time by the Bombers. Nice tackle there from behind. Otherwise found a free kick, and it will be ball up once again. So Sutton able to take that one out of the ruck. Umpire has found a free kick this time, a blocking free kick, and decided to play advantage. Nice kick inside 50, good lead out. Both falling balls you can see was Papalia there, the crafty forward midfielder. He found a free kick as he knows. He's going to bring that one back. And a bit of a chaotic start to this grand final so far. As I said, Ward Harris in commentary here from Beauvale Oval, and should be a big game of footy ahead. Nice long kick inside 50 this time. Could have been pushed in the back. Umpire says no. There might have been a high tackle. Umpire's happy to let this game play at the moment. Handballs that one over the top. Risky handball there. Harper going to try and chase it. Well picked up this time by Knight. Does the handball, but it's turned over now. Great spoil on the ball that time. That was on Keith. And the umpire says, give it back to me. Inside 50 for the Busselton Bombers side. Early stages of this first quarter. So good ball up once again. Harper forward for the Bombers side. Quick snap on goal. Could be the first goal. Yes, it is. And the Bombers draw first blood. Nice snap around the body. And 1.5 minutes gone into this first quarter. Here's the Busselton Bombers leading 1 goal straight. The Bunbury Eagles almost yet to touch the footy. As mentioned, conditions pretty perfect for a country grand final out here today. Good to be down at Beauvale Oval. Big shout out to everyone that's made the trip down there today for what should be a very good game of footy in this Onshore Cup Footy Association. Here comes up now, out the middle of the ground, just streaming out. Great kick inside 50 that time by Holly. Almost right there on the leg. Ball's going to bomb over the top. How's that from Lee Dine? And within a whisker, Bunbury have made it even Stevens. 2.5 minutes gone in this first quarter, and we are 1 goal apiece. And I'll tell you what, if this scoring keeps up like this, it's going to be 150 apiece, I reckon, by the end of this game. Great start by Bunbury, and great first clearance by them as well. Plenty of strong matchups right the way across the ground out there today. Ruck battle of Merchant versus Sutton will definitely be very, very influential. The umpire throws up again. No one able to take clean possession, just tries to hack it forward. This Merchant, nice little farming handball out there, goes to the captain there and running. Good kick inside 50, doesn't quite make it, good fall from behind that time by Owens, trying to push that one out. Player jumped on his back that time, goes back to Keith. So Keith just gets it on the left boot there, well done by Sutton, dispossessed. Umpire says holding the ball. There'll be a relayed free kick there, nice kick forward there, just a bit of a bump. Umpire says it was a mark. And look to try and reload inside 50 now. So great kick forward. Players will sit there and fly, and that is a good mark going across with the flight there by Keith. The league best and fairest winner for 2025, pinpoint pass, and they'll look to try and bring it back to the broadcast side of the ground. Bobbling ball there, able to take on down, take on two, this Keeble. He absolutely runs all day. I'll tell you what, Sutton's been hit high, and he is not well after that bump. And I'll tell you what, we might see a card come out nice and early here. It is a yellow, and we've seen our first yellow card of the day. And Sutton, I'll tell you what, he's not in a great spot. And Bunbury lose their first player of the day to a yellow card.
Oh, no, Shad. Feel the back. Someone started 15 minutes.
Wait for that player to jump off the ground now. Didn't actually catch a number on that one. As Sutton looks to try and play on now. Drop mark that time by Scaini. Well picked up this time by Kelly, who goes inside 50. Ball bobbles over the top. Bit of a leg race there. Hanson was one of them. And the ball goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in deep inside 50 for the Busselton side. One goal apiece so far. Player knocked out, a player given a yellow card, and absolutely all happening out here at Beauville Oval for the Shelter Green Onshore Cup League Grand Final. So boundary throw-in here, nice boundary throw-in at that time. Well farmed out that time by the Eagles. Just through the hands that time of Lucas, couldn't quite pick it up. When goes to snap on goal, that's one. And second goal on the board for the Busselton side. Drills it with perfection. And 5.5 minutes into this first quarter, Busselton have their second and lead this game now by 6 points.
Rubber wing! Right, last go spell! I know, in that state too!
So great start there by the Busselton side. Bunbury able to kick one against the flow to get that quick goal back there for O'Donnell. Campo able to get the settler for the Busselton side as the umpire throws up once again. Change of ruckman that time, Pascal jumping in the ruck, but beautifully brought out there by the Busselton Bombers as they go inside 50 again. Capley was the target, couldn't quite pick it up. Nice wrapped up pressure that time, pulled out of there by East as well. And we'll have another ball up. There's a 2 rucks nominate. Ireland will sit there and go up. This time for Bunbury. Nice knock down that time by Harper though. Ball not going anywhere. Bunbury will look to try and clear. Nice tackle pressure there. Great tackle there from White. Umpire says nothing doing. And Bunbury will look to try and bring it out now. Well extracted. Just through the hands there of Hodges. Trying to push that one back to a dangerous position. Comes back out to Hodges. But on hands and knees that time was Alfin able to roll that one in. And we'll have a ball up. Broadcast side of the ground, just outside the centre square, and to the advantage of the Bombers side there. Nice little knockdown, picked up this time by Smith, goes onto his left boot, and that ball drags inside 50 once again. Papley the target, it's going to be picked up by Dunn. Well done by Papley, sits there and handballs that one backwards, spent it before he grabbed it. Nice work there by the Bunbury side. The umpire's pound of whistle though, and it will come back, and I think it will be a free kick to the Bombers. They'll look to try and push inside 50 again. Nice kick inside 50, just a bit of a bump ball. Capolia tries to charge through, but well done by the Eagles side, just picking that one up. Might have been Brown on the outer side. They've got a couple of players there and have time to just raffle it off. Goes back there, nice pick up this time. Might have been Walker that picked that one up. Nice little chip kick over the top and a good diving mark on the outer side wing this time by the Eagles side. So play told to stand the mark, just strolls around him now, gains some meterage, nice kick forward. Players look to try and fly there, couldn't quite do much with that one. I think that might have been Thompson there, the Eagles side. Nice tackle there from O'Dine. Umpire's happy with that. And we'll have a ball up once again. 8 minutes gone, first quarter action. And it is the Bombers leading 2 goals straight, 12. Bunbury 1 goal straight, 6, a margin of 6 points. Nice ball up again, just trying to charge through that stoppage. Hacks that one off the ground, and it'll bobble out of bounds once again.
Redder, gotta get him set up!
Thanks to our streaming partners here today in Filming Footy, Dartfish and Classic Clashes. AFGRI for our Mark of the Day, and also the Kimberley Resort Accommodation for our Goal of the Day as well. And well done by the Eagles players. Spun 1-2 time around. City was held without it. And the umpire says, give it to me. Tries to chip it forward. Was it going to be 15? The Bombers told to play on. Ball smuggled off the boot. The Eagles want to try and map up through the middle again. Nice little handball that goes to a dangerous position. Turned over, and the Bombers want to try and move now. And a great mark out from the lead, taken that time by Scandy. He looks to try and play and go now. Pinpoint pass, handballed off and goes to Lucas. Lucas goes long, inside 50, the player all by himself. Tries to down himself at 50. And he's been given one as well. So East marks there, and I'll tell you what Adams thought. I'll tell you what, he can't get any closer. I might as well give him a push and shove again. So second goal on the board, third goal on the board for the Bombers. And they lead this game now, 3 goals straight, 18. Bunbury 1 goal straight, 6. Almost 10 minutes gone in this first quarter. Picturesque conditions down here at Boval Oval here today. Harris in commentary for this game as the umpire throws up once again. No one able to take possession. Sutton back in the ruck though this time. They'll look to try and move through now through Williams. Kick to the outer side there. Hopefully we'll sit there and stay in. Hagen is the target.
Roll up!
And the ball rolls out of bounds right in front of the scoreboard.
Not too deep, that's it!
So nice ball throw once again. Ireland gets the left hand to it there. Tries to extract it there is Hodgson. A little bit of free kick, it's going to go to Knight for the Bunbury Eagles. So Knight kicking a half from home, just tries to set it up inside 50, and I reckon this player is going to do this all day. Great mark there by Keith in defence for the Busselton side. Keith brings it out, finds a low. Low to full back, a nice long kick there. I tell you what, winning a 2-on-1 there. Great mark there by Owens. So Owens goes a short 45 back there. Nice little kick. Finds the number 28 there in Lucas. Lucas looks to try and go down. That's a nice kick again. They're linking up well, the Busselton side. Good kick inside 50. They've got runners there. It's going to be to the advantage that time if it sits, and it does. Looks to sit there and go, nice little check side in, just across the face of goal. Nice score on the board, first blemish for either side. 11 and a half minutes in. Busselton 3-1-19. Bunbury 1 goal straight, 6. Margin now 13 points in this Shelter Green Onshore Cup Grand Final. So the first kick into the game, decides to bring it back to the broadcast side. Nice and long kick there. Went up for a spoil that time. It was Lucas trying to go the big specky. Risky handball across the top there, locked up that time by Alfin. Loses that ball. The Eagles have got numbers at the forward footy. One of those is Alfin again, trying to take on the tackler. Nice work there by Catalina, holding the ball. And it will be a free kick to the Busselton Bombers. So 55 metres from home. Capellier just looks to try and set it long now, all the way to the teeth of goal. And a great mark going back with the flight there. Might have been the 11 there in Adams. Takes a mark in the last line of defence, the goalkeeper. And saves a certain goal again for Busselton. So just try and chip it now, working their way out of defence. They've got players on the outside if they want to go there. Drop mark, bobbles out of bounds. and we'll have a boundary thrown 60 metres out from Busselton's goal. It's been all in so far throughout this quarter. Bunbury able to pitch a really good run through Lee Dyer in early stages. But since then, the Bombers have played very, very well. Nice knock forward there by Sutton. No one able to get clean position. The Bombers are now. Kicks back into a dangerous position, but going across the front now. Dropped up that time by Adams, I think it was. Punch forward. Goes to Papalier. He goes one way, he goes the other. Kick off the side of the ball that time by Harper. And misses to the right-hand side once again. So another minus score on the board. This time for Harper again. He goes to Bunbury 20. Margin now out to 14 points. We'll try and bring it back to the broadcast side once again. Good one kick, nice defensive spoil that time by the Bombers. Able to get on hands and knees out there. I thought it was touched on, but I said no, and pays the mark for Bunbury. So look to try and go to low 45 now. Goes the pinpoint pass. So I'll tell you what, that is a very good kick. Looking for the runners to come past him. That was Alfred again. Been very busy in this game. Couldn't quite grab it though. Nice defensive work there by the Busselton side just to half that contest. And we'll have a ball up once again right in the middle of Bovell Oval. Ward Harris, live in commentary for classic clashes in footiness. When Sutton goes to take that one out. Lands in the hands this time of East, who tries to pump the ball forward once again. So East, nice kick inside 50. Going to get an advantage this time of Scanny. Scanny looks and kicks it around the body this time. Plays will sit there and fly. One of those Papalier brings it down. Good sharky work that time by the Bombers players. But Bunbury looking to charge through defensive effort solid. And we'll have a ball up deep inside 50 for Busselton. I'll be looking to try and jag another one before quarter time. Umpire balls up once again. Nice little knockdown over the head that time by Harper. Goes to the teeth of goal. Good defensive pressure. And the Eagles happy to see that one go out of bounds once again. A good throw in once again. Eagles trying to push that one forward. The umpire has found a free kick and it will go to the Eagles. 850 as well.
Get back,
Trying to get 100 metre penalty. Let's see what the umpire has called here. So there's a very, very long 50 there. That's a 75. I'm not sure if it was a double 50 metre penalty. So steps around the play on the mark. Great tackle there. Able to get the handball across, so umpire says that's fine with me. The Eagles need to try and charge inside 50 now. Tries to shake and bait. Bounces when he didn't want to there. And Busselton wanted to try and lock up now. Well done there by the Bombers. Nice work there by Keeble. Can't hold that one in. Good handball out this time. They'll try and kick it up and under kick forward now. Bounces in front of a couple of different players, but the umpire has blown the whistle. And it'll be a free kick back for the Bunbury Eagles. .5 minutes gone in this first quarter of the Onshore Cup Grand Final. Nice long kick inside 50 there. Is he taking a mark? Has again Keith. He's an absolute rock of Gibraltar in defence for this Bombers side. So just trying to kick it along now. That was a great contested mark again. They'll work their way through this nice little chip kick here. Good passage of play. Try and push it forward once again. Holding some footy out there at the moment. Oh, good tackle there from the side. That time by Scanny. Did not see that one coming. Holding the ball decision. And it will be a free kick to Scanny now. So outside wing. We'll look to try and play and go, and that he does. Nice long kick. Just goes over the top. Answers the target. Happy to see it go out of bounds.
It's just like that early.
Boundary throw. Outside wing, almost inside 50 for the Bombers side. They lead this game by 14 points. As the umpire throws in once again. Going to kick it off the ground this time is the Bunbury side. Goes all the way to the boundary line and Burt. So Corwin happy to see it trickle out of bounds for Busselton. Good long throw once again. Sutton takes front position. Nice tackle pressure coming through that time. Bunbury jump on top of the footy that time as well. Tries to extract it out. Nice tackle pressure there as well. Umpire letting this one go. Keeping the whistle away. Finally says there's nothing going there. And we'll have a ball up once again. Nice work there by Radic. Finley in there as well for the Eagles side. Spends that one before he could have taken it. Good pick up that time by Gordon. The umpire had already blown the whistle. It will be a free kick to the Eagles. 18 and a half minutes gone in this first quarter. They find themselves 14 points down. Nice long kick there by Radic. Good contested mark outside. To try and kick it forward once again. The big fella underneath the scoreboard. Just chips it forward. They find themselves with the mark 55 metres out from home now. Trying to divert traffic and look to just try and set it all the way to the square. I'll tell you what, he's got a pretty good piece of it. Floating across is number 22 in Keith again. So already 4 intercept marks for the game. Using the ball at 100%. Just a very, very effective player for this Busselton Bombers side. Gordon looks to try and go there. Nice kick, finds Hanson out on the line. So Hanson, defensive side of broadcast win. And that is quarter time out here for the Onshore Cup. Grand final for the Busselton Bombers and the Bunbury Eagles. Busselton leading this game now 3 goals to 20. Bunbury 1 goal straight 6. Go to a quick break and we'll join you soon on the other side. The second quarter action.
Come on, boys, let's go.
That is live for the second quarter of Onshore Cup action for Shelter Brewing. And at Bovell over Port Harris live, filming footy and classic clashes. And big shout out to all our sponsors, Busselton, Esplanade Hotel and Broadwater Fencing as well. As the umpire has the ball in the middle of the ground, ready to rock and roll. Nice throw there. Sutton just goes to pound that one forward and does it very, very well. Nice kick off the deck inside 50. A good mark going across with the flight of the ball. I think that time was Adams for the Eagles side. Finds Alpha more by himself. Just on defensive side, this went to centre square. Got a lot of options to kick to ahead, so just tries to pump it long now. Almost a good mark taken that time by Pascal. Ends up bombing down. Good work this time by the Bombers side as they go inside 50. Finds himself all by himself. Is Smith inside 50. An opportunity to try and kick the fourth goal of the game for the Busselton Bombers and extend their lead out to more than 20 points.
Set up, boys, set up! Riley, where are you?
So Smith, probably kick from about 45 metres out the left footer. Looks to try and set it up. I'll tell you what, I reckon he's hit it pretty well. He's hit it very, very well. All clear. First goal on the board for the second quarter. Goes to Smith from the Busselton Bombers. And they now lead this game 4-26. Bunbury Eagles 1 goal straight 6. Margin now of 20 points. 1.5 minutes gone in this second quarter.
Shay, nice! Great catch for Tommy, Shay, lovely! Let's go again, Rolls, let's go!
The umpire brings the ball back to the middle of the ground once again. Nice throw up again. Merchant ends up winning that one there, trying to bring it forward that time. It was Hodgson. The Eagles will look to try and pump the ball inside 50 now. Turned over and the Bombers will come back the other way. Nice kick down the outer side wing. One-on-one contest could have been pushed. Umpire says no. How do you see it go out of bounds? And we'll have a boundary throwing outside wing. So Busselton clearly being the best side in the competition this year. No losses to speak of. On the Bunbury side, the other side is in second position. 6 wins, 3 losses. And all teams in the comp have 2 byes as well. With a massive percentage though for the Busselton side, 398%. I'll tell you what, only having 159 points kicked against them through the year, absolutely sensational there as well. So boundary throwing, nice kick inside. Right back to the fly of the ball. Good mark in defence this time by Adams again. Definitely been one of the better players on this Eagles side so far. Finds a player on their defensive 50, and they'll look to try and take their time now, looking for the leading player. Doesn't work. Nice rounded up tackle that time by Stevenson. And we'll have a ball up once again. What's the umpire called? Has painted the mark in the end. And Finley probably rightly said it could have been 50 there. Nice little chip kick around the body. Finds Dunn. Dunn wants to try and move it around. This is Probably some of the best ball movement we've seen so far from the Eagles side as they go inside 50 now. And Keith, I tell you what, that is intercept mark number 5 now. And once again uses that pinpoint boot that he has to clear it to the outer side. Tries to make the ground nice and big. Going to be turned over there and Alpha will look to try and pick it up for the Eagles. Hand over his head to the running play. I'll tell you what, that's a good play. Nice tackle there from the side though. And the umpire plays hold of the ball. It will be a free kick to Busselton. So look to try and bring it out of defence now. Nice kick there by Owens. Just chips down the line and finds the leading player on the outer side once again. Sees the short ball, kicks it and does it well. Finds Blinko. So Blinkow just to try and kick it long. It's going to just go inside 50. Almost a mark taken out of the lead by the big fella there into Campbell. Can't quite take the mark. He's already kicked one so far. And the Eagles will look to try and clear down the outer side wing now. Not a great kick there. Does manage to just take it over the top. It will work out well. Follow-up pressure there from Busselton was absolutely sensational as they bomb deep inside 50 once again. And I'll tell you what, great mark coming across there. A contender for the African mark of the day there by Knight. As Knight tries to extract it across, takes the ground wide.
Get active, boys, in the centre.
So Bunbury have to try and play a little bit of chip and kick.
Tommy!
Footy now. Another contested mark, this time for Keith. His 6th intercept of the game thus far. Cleared there for best on ground in this game already. So nice little kick to a one-on-one contest there. Play could have been held without it. Umpire says no. As they look to try and push inside 50 once again. Strolls past 1, strolls past 2. And that is a great tackle there from behind. Ball spills out to Alfred. Goes the long kick there. And it bobbles out of bounds right in front of the scoreboard. Free kick to the Busselton Bombers as they lead this game. 4 goals, 2-26. Bunbury, 1 goal straight 6. Margin 20 points. We've gone just under 6 minutes in this second quarter.
As soon as you go on, tell Rex.
So Ward Harris live in commentary. Filming footy. Dartfish and classic clashes. A big shout out to our league sponsors in Shelter Brewing and Sports Power as well for the Onshore Cup, and Busselton, a couple of their sponsors there in the Esplanade Hotel and Broadwater fencing there, as well as Busselton try and pump the ball back inside 50. Nice long kick, almost a good mark taken, goes through hands and falls out of bounds once again. Boundary umpire will try and throw in again. Merchant in the run. We'll sit there and go up against Stevenson. Stevenson not able to try and get that one out. Landed actually in the hands of Smith. Ball bobbled out. Nice tackle pressure there from behind. And we'll have a ball up once again. Nice palm down that time by Stevenson. Sorry, that was Harper. We won't kick this time by Bunbury as they try and gain some meterage now. Great mark, almost taken going back to the flight. First look at Keith's dropped all day, and here come the Bunbury. So, chased the tackle from behind, holding the ball, and sensational play by the Busselton Bombers side. So he looks to try and charge and go now, and he does that very well. Juggled mark taken this time by Smith. So Smith just underneath the scoreboard. The left footer looks to kick long inside 50. Players will sit there and fly. Double spoil from behind that time. Number 7 in East tries to farm the handball forward there. But well done by Adams just to keep that one in. Nice little kicking board and lands on the hands and the chest of Topless. So Topless finds a short ball kick, and that is a great mark there by the big fella in Hagen. The bearded man tries to bring it back to the broadcast side of the ground. Big pass again. He finds Thompson. So some good ball use by the Bunbury Eagles side. Good kick forward there. Coming through with a big mitt goes Gordon. Tries to push that one forward. Hands wheels this time. Gordon handles again. Lands in the hands of the third one there in Hodges. Falls on top that time is Owens. Umpire says nothing doing. I'll have it again, gentlemen.
He's really good.
Nice throw up once again. We're going to try and push that ball inside 50 as the camper. Players will sit there and fly. Trying to take an African contender for mark of the day. The umpire's paid a free kick. I think we'll come back to the number one. It will indeed come back to Newman. He'll get a free kick in the last line of defence for the Bunbury Eagles side. Only one goal so far kicked in this second quarter. Nice little kick there, just goes through here, gutted as it rolls out of bounds. And we will have a boundary throw in once again. A good long throw in by the boundary umpire once again. Sutton takes front position, lands in his hands, goes the handball across there, lands in the hands of Kelly, has time to just chip it across, looking for the leading play there, goes over the head at that time of the number 8 in Manson. Well done by the number 11 Adams charging out of defence, and here come the Eagles. Good launch kick from the middle of the ground, finds another 18 at that time in Holly. So Holly chips it over the top, able to just get hands on it now is Adams, another to try and push forward now. Knight handles it to an interesting position, but it is going to be mopped up this time. The free kick once again to the Bombers side, and they'll get away with that one once again. Showing why they had the best defence in the league this season. Only levelling up 159 points. Absolutely sensational work by them. As the Bombers look to try and kick down the outside once again. Juggling mark, almost taken. Never picked up that time by East, has time to grab it. And he's absolutely laid out flat on the outside. I'll tell you what, sore bodies out there today, but you leave it all on the line in the grand finals. So the Eagles will look to try and move the ball on now. Nice little chip kick over the top, doesn't hit the target, and he puts the Eagles players under risk now. The Bombers just charging through there. It's Sutton, has time to pull off the tackle. Good work by him. Ball Bombers out once again though, looking to just try and hack it forward. Yes they do. And a bit of a leg race between East and the captain there, Ian Rooney from the Eagles. Sees it roll out of bounds once again. 10.5, almost 11 minutes gone at the second quarter. Busselton lead, 4 goals, 226, a margin of 20 points. Nice low throw in again, Merchant from the Eagles sits there and is able to get that fist over the top. Pushes that one out, goes to Walker. Sorry, that was actually Topless. Topless goes a long kick, turned over though, and lands in the hands of Owens. Right of the bullseye out here at Bogle Oval. Sees the long 45 and picks it up absolutely beautifully. Bombers kicking a half out from home, just launches it and marked inside 59. Probably just on 52 metres out, marked by Kelly. So Kelly sees the runners ahead of him now. One of those was Papalia, and a good mark by Papalia, just in the forward pocket, and an opportunity to try and kick the 5th goal of the game for the Busselton Bombers and extend their lead out. So Papalia, probably kick from about 35 metres, 45 to ground, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be a pretty tough kick there. Right away to the teeth to goal, couldn't make the distance. Bombers got numbers in the forward, one of those was Scanny. He sits there and has the ball smothered there. And the Bunbury Eagles will look to just try and push that ball out there, and we'll have another ball once again.
Easty when you can. Buzz.
Charging over the top that time is Merchant. Tries to go off the ground that time as East couldn't quite get through to ball. Clearing kick this time, but charging across the great mark there by Hodges. He's got players calling for the move on the ground. He goes, I'll set that down. I'll go have a shot on goal. So Hodges. Another opportunity. Throws a bit of grass up in the air. That's what we like to see, a bit old school. Strong's in. Makes pretty good contact, it's just going to drop short there. Eagles players going up for a bit of Specky. Well done that time by Smith charging through. Tell you what, he kicks the goal. Tries to go to contender for the Kimberley Resort goal of the day, but turns that one over and a nice saving mark in defence by the Bunbury Eagles player once again. So looking to try and direct traffic, goes back to the broadcast, side of the ground. Nice long kick there. Going to be a 2-on-2, and Keith once again takes another intercept mark, number 7 for the game for Keith. The league best and fairest winner does it very well, chips it across and lands on the chest this time. Number 23 in low. So Low decides to go back the other way. Great mark this time by Kelly. First time to go inside 50, and that is champagne footy by the Busselton Bombers side. Good link-up play inside 50 and an opportunity to go back and score their 5th goal of the game. Sees the player all by himself, and unselfishly, East goes again and finds the leading play in the pocket. Close to the goal, slightly worse angle, decides to play on, steps 1, steps 2, half up. And a wasted opportunity there for the Busselton Bombers, looking to cover himself in glory. Couldn't quite make it happen. And a minor score on the board for the Busselton Bombers. 4-3-27. Bunbury just the 1 goal straight 6 margin. Now out to 21 points. 14 minutes gone in this second quarter. Whiskey little chip kick in there, well up on Kaplia, steals it, sharks it, kicks on goal. And out to the right hand side, Kaplia trying to do himself. Stats real high right there, couldn't quite finish his hard work. To try and push the ball in once again. Nice long kick, it's going to be turned over. Good work there by the Eagles players, happy to see it go out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in once again. Nice little boundary throw in. Ray takes front position there. Alfred tries to charge through. Nice work that time on the captain in Brody. We tackle pressure from both sides. All not going anywhere. We'll have another baller. Umpire throws up once again. Nice work there by Sutton to knock that one down. Alfred trying to charge through. The Bombers will look to try and handball over the top there, but only as far as the number 11 there in Adams. He goes a clearing kick down the line. Not a great kick. Goes out of bounds on the full. The Busselton Bombers will look to try and reload and go again. Nice kick forward. Doesn't quite get inside 50, actually off the side of the boots. Free kick down to the Bunbury Eagles. They'll look to try and move it back the other way. Nice 2-point pass and find Stevens out on the lead. So Stevens underneath the scoreboard out here at Bobo Oval. Good long kick there. Players will sit there and fly over the top. Nice ball there once again. Players on hands and knees. Umpire circles.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Rossi, I'm on him. Nice, don't get beat out the back. I'm on him.
Ball up once again. Sutton hands and knees. Umpire says, give it to me. Ticking down the red time in this second quarter now. The Bombers still leading this game by 22 points. They look to try and push backwards now. Nice little handball backwards. Finds Kelly. Goes up and under kick forward there. But I'll tell you what, great mark. Going past the front there. It's taken by the number 35, I think we're in top of the tries. Kick to advantage. Alfred tries to block. Player fends off there. That is a good tackle. Holding the ball shortly. And well done by East there in the midfield for the Busselton Bombers side. Handles that one off. Goes to Kelly. Kelly looks to try and kick forward once again. Kicks it perfectly to the advantage that time of Scanny. Scanny using his body really well. Holds his ground. Goes onto the left foot and kicks deep inside 50 once again. It's going to be a bit of a leg race for the outer side, but the captain there in Josh Ronnie has time, has poise, and a nice little pinpoint pass there to Shattuck. So Shattuck marks 40 minutes out from his own goal. Nice little pass forward. Good mark out on the chest once again. The Eagles looking to try and move that ball quickly, and they do it well to the outer side. Stevens was the target, looking for players to run ahead of him, and sees one now. Not a great kick off the side of the boot. It's going to be mocked up this time by Lowe. So Lowe picks that, he's tackled. Ball is out. Players from both sides converging on that one. One of those was a big fella in Hagen. Ball turned over once again though, and the Bombers look to try and go forward. Mark on the chest of the Campo. Campo goes to short, great kick there, and a player all by himself there. He's half once again. So the basketball decides to go in there. Great swirl coming across from the Eagle play there. Saves a real opportunity. Good follow-up work from both players. 2-on-2 contest, and we'll have a free kick actually to the Eagles. They jumped on top. It's going to come across there, I think, to Walker. So Walker will try and go the long kick now. He jumps on his back. Umpire's happy with that one. Lets it play. Charging through. Great tackle. Goes back to an interesting position. Well done there by Dunn. Steps onto the left foot and looks to try and kick long down the line once again. Goes overtaking 1-2 players. Keith got time to wrap it up. Doesn't mark it, but able to get that ball back. Nice little left foot kick. Does come off the side of the green though. Disappointed with himself. Somehow stays in. That breeze must have held it in as they look to try and push forward there. Finley can't quite hold it. Ball handle over the top. Good tackle by Alfred. And we'll have another ball up. Number 727 there in Merchant. Looked like he was a little bit under the weather after that one. Sorry, that was Bourne. And the Busselton Bombers might have just been a slipped wheel out there as the Eagles look to try and kick around the body. Now they'd love to pitch one before half time. Bombers plays on hands and knees trying to keep that one out. That was handled in there by Finley. Charging through there is Hagen. Umpire says nothing doing on that one.
Lock him down! Lock him down hard! 30 seconds, Riley!
The ball up once again, can't be much longer left in this second quarter. Hagen takes it out of the back, he's tackled straight away. Up to extract a handball, could have been in the back, umpire says no, let it play. And here they come down the Busselton Bombers side. Nice little cheeky kick off the ground there, having a set ball out of bounds. And we'll have a downhill throw almost in front of the interchange possession. Time ticking away. Goes over 20 minutes gone now into this second quarter. Well picked up that time by the Eagles side. Kicks around the body. And that is halftime out here for the Shelter Brewing Onshore Cup Grand Final. The Busselton Bombers lead this game 4-4-28. The Bunbury Eagles, 1 goal straight 6. Goal scorers for both sides. DeCampo kicked 1, East kicked 1. And Smith has kicked 1, and we're still trying to find out the first goal scorer of the game. While for the Bunbury Eagles, the only goal scorer so far is O'Dine. Hopefully you're enjoying this game live on Filming Footy through Dartfish and Classic Clashes. Ward Harris in commentary. We'll go to a halftime break and we'll be back very, very soon for second half action. Back here live at Beauvale Oval for the Shelter Brewing Onshore Cup Grand Final. Ward Harris live in commentary for filming footy, dartfish and classic clashes. In the half-time, it was the Bombers leading this game at 4-4-28. The Bunbury Eagles 1 goal straight 6, and that first score came within the first 2 minutes of the game. They're going to need to fire a shot pretty soon. You would think this Eagles side, if they're going to keep themselves in this game of footy. Busselton Bombers finished right on top of the ladder this year. Won all of their games with a percentage of over 380%. Absolutely sensational performance there, while Bunbury finished second on the ladder there. 6 wins, 3 losses, and pretty handy as well. The umpire goes to throw in a ball up again. Bound to throw in once again. Merchant in the ruck against Sutton. Sutton ended up taking a pretty heavy hit earlier in the day, which resulted in a yellow card, and seems to have been playing pretty well since then. Shallow throw in. Merchant went to try and push through it, overran it. Nice work there to try and extract it at that time was Knight. Ball goes backwards and it will go forward now for the Bunbury Eagles. Nice long kick forward there. Almost a good mark taken, having to try and handball that one across. And here come the Busselton Bombers linking up through the fence. Great work through the middle of Beauvale Oval now, looking to try and push forward. Almost a great mark on the end. Surely it should have been a free kick. Umpire said no. Nice work there by Gordon, just charging through Smith, so it was. And the umpire says, I'll have it. Broadcast win just on the edge of the centre square. As the umpire throws up once again, Sutton it was. Pushes it down this time to Adams, left foot, that's right, kick forward, and nice goal mark taken. That time by the number 5 there, Ian Finlay. He's been one of the better players so far. Goes across to Adams, a long left foot kick, inside 50, and too big, too strong, too good. Keith marks there for the Bombers. Flicks that one across to East. East tries to kick it out. It's going to turn right back to the opposite number 7 there in Knight. Risky handball, didn't hit the target, but it'll work out alright. Hanson Needles does find play inside 50 and works that one well. Shot on goal now. It's going to go all the way to the tee. Flies right over the top. Bounces to the left-hand side. No more to score on the board.
Come on, go roll up!
We'll have a boundary throw-in.
Way too deep!
Nice little boundary throw-in. Once again, Sutton takes front position. Tries to knock it down to his team's advantage. Players sit there and converge on trot. 4 box out to Keith and lies on a nice left kick out. And an absolutely sensational kick by Keith once again. They've got runners. One of those is East, and he finds that target outside wing. Just on the defensive side of the centre square. Would like to try and push it low now. Not a great kick. It's going to come back with a vengeance now through Stevens. Straight back to whence it's came. Mark this time. East once again. East goes the kick through the middle of the ground. Jumping mark taken, went through by Sutton. Well picked up this time by Finlay, who goes inside 50. Low on himself, and Newville tries to work his way through. Can't do anything with it. And we will have a ball up inside 50 again. So topless nominates in the ruck this time for the Bombers. Will go up against Sutton. All Bombers out this time. Well picked up by Finlay. Nice little chip around the body. And a great mark out in the lead, that time by Walker. He'll have an opportunity to go from goal. Saw him walk away from that last stoppage. Feeling a little bit sore. Let's see what Walker has got in the legs now. This hopefully shouldn't be an issue. Accuracy hopefully either. And the Bunbury Eagles need this goal if they're going to get back in this game. 45-degree angle. The Walker's kicked it pretty well. Right goal. And Walker his first in the game. Bunbury second. And a much needed goal for the Eagles side. Bunbury 2 goals straight 12. The Busselton Bombers still lead 4-4-28 margin. Now back to 16 points. And we've got a tick under 5 minutes in this third quarter.
Come on, boys, and again! Let's go! Up
The Shelter Brewing Onshore Cup Grand Final down here at Beauvale Oval. Classic Clashes and Film Footy. Thanks also to Esplanade Hotel and Broadwater Fencing there as well, and some of the other major sponsors right the way across this league and these two teams. As the Bombers look to try and bring that one out of the stoppage, and they do it well, going inside 50. That is a flying mark and a contender for the AFCRI mark of the day. Well done, leading at that footy was the number 17 in Skeeny. Skeeny takes a beautiful mark and an opportunity for a quick reply. Skeeny directly in front. Distance will not be an issue. Sets it up. Clap it through, straight hits it there. Goal there for Skeeny, his first of the day. Now on the scoreboard it is the Busselton Bombers 5-4-34. Bunbury Eagles 2 goals straight, 12. Margin back now to 22 points. 6 minutes gone in this third quarter. So Lord Harris 5-4, Filming Footy out here at Bunbury Oval today. And a big shout out to the whole Filming Footy and Classic Clashes team. Plenty of grand finals going on right way across this big state of Western Australia. Over 100,000 views at the moment going on, and it's going to be an absolute huge day for the country and the Midway footy here. As the Bunbury Eagles try to push forward back and win a holding free kick. Umpire says it was. And it will be a free kick to the Eagles side. We'll sit there and go for Radic, not one of his better kicks, but it bobbles forward there. Almost picked up that time by Gordon. Has time to go and settle and pick it up now. Went across to Hodgson. Hodgson sits there and goes across to Campo. Campo steps, waits, and a nice kick over the top that time. Ladies play away for it, but floating across the top is Knight, and he takes an intercept mark for the Eagles. So Knight decides to go long down the line. Juggling mark almost taken there by Keefe, I think it was. That was the number 27 there in ball. Handles it on off, goes to Sutton. And here come the Eagles now. Charging through there, able to score that one. Wins that contest there, there's Adams. He could have been dispossessed without it. Umpire says no. And we'll have a ball up once again. A good pressure from both sides at the start of this quarter. Nice little knockdown that time by Sutton as well. Sutton pushes that ball forward. Well picked up this time, the last goal scorer there in Walker, just over under. Topless there as well. There's the number 15 there in Owens for the Bombers.
Back pocket.
So Sutton and Merchant, the two main rucks going out all day. Merchant on the first ball on that man there. Flicks it out to Gordon for the Bombers, and he kicks to the outer side. Again, leg race. Stevens was the one there for the Bunbury Eagles. Picks it up and tackled straight away by Hodges. But well done by Stevens, just shrugs the tackle. Launches goes long inside the 50 and goes down to the fly. Of course, this was Keefe once again in defence. It's mark number 9. And absolutely phenomenal again. Pinpoint pass just outside 50. We'll take a mark 55 metres out now from their own goal. Another nice little chip over the top there, and Bombers just trying to do it nice and carefully, nice and slow now. Decides to go for a bit more meterage on this one. That's a nice long kick. Couldn't quite take the mark. Nice ball over the top there from the Eagles. Handball in board there. That was from the number 20. In Ireland, went over the top this time, play jumps across, then in Adams, he's tapped it straight away. Nice work there by Pat there. And we'll have a ball up, outside wing once again. Charging through that time is Adams once again. Sutton sitting there calling for holding the ball. And says nothing doing, and we'll have another ball up. No one able to win that tap decisively. Ball goes out to the outer side wing now. The Eagles look to try and push it forward once again. Nice knock forward inside 50. Well knocked up this time though. Lands in front of Lucas. He has time. Handballs that one off. But they've got runners down to the Bombers on the outer side wing. Kicks that one forward. Lands off his chest. And falls out of bounds for a boundary throw once again. 10 minutes gone. Third quarter action of the Bunbury Onshore Cup League Grand Final between the Busselton Bombers and the Bunbury Eagles. Oh, could have been taken high. Otherwise, there's nothing doing. Just a good hard tackle by the Bunbury player. Busselton player on the ground though. We'll have to make sure he's okay. Almost might go back with the fly of the ball. Stevenson there for the Bombers. Trying to push that one forward now. Sutton decides to put his presence in there as well. Well knocked down this time. Finley was trying to charge through, as was number 21 there in Braddock. Umpires found a free kick, and it will come back to the Bombers. Bustle try and go along the kick to the middle of the ground. Alfred chops it into the Eagles. And Bunbury to try and reload and go inside 50 now. So an up and under kick inside 50 players. We sit there in 5. Keith too strong again. Keith set mark for the day. Looks to try and switch that one now. Strong around the defence of Busselton. Cheeky little kick around the body. Trying to find the player there. Didn't get him on the full. Allowed time to try and handball it back inboard. Well stepped there by low. Has time to switch around and kick it long. That's a good kick there. Just through the hands of the number 8 in Hanson. Has time to try and pick it up. And they've got numbers at the fall of the footy now. One of those is Scanini. Nice kick forward inside 50. Couldn't quite grab the mark. It was Hanson. Pulling with hands and knees. Tries to tunnel ball to himself. Happy to see it go out of bounds. And we'll have a boundary throw in deep inside 50 for Busselton. They lead this game 5 goals 4-34. Bunbury 2 goals straight 12. Margin of 22 points and 9 scoring shots to 2. What has been an absolutely dominant display. Oh, bump time that time. Could have been touched off the field. Umpire says, what does he say? I reckon that's all clear a goal. So a goal there for the Busselton Bombers. Something out of absolutely nothing. And they extend their lead out now. 12 minutes gone out in this third quarter. Busselton 6-4-40. Bunbury 2 goals straight 12. Margin 20.
Brown? Oh, it's just gone on that mob.
Hopefully you're enjoying this game broadcast live on Filming Footy through YouTube and Darkfish and Classic Clashes. Harris here in commentary down at Bovell Oval. The umpire throws up again. Big ball forward this time by Merchant though. And Eagles trying to push inside 50. Roney trying to get his effect on the game. Charging through. Was a big fella there from the Eagles. Collecting it high. And I tell you what, that was a big bump there. And Kelly, geez, he knows about that one after that. Looking for a player to kick to there. Finds one now. Marked this time by Ball. So Ball just throws out one casual bounce. Realised he had someone on his hand and decided to kick on now. But only as far as the Eagles player holding free kick. And it is going to come back to number 31 there in Hodges. And 50 metres. So Hodges will stroll in now. And an opportunity to kick the 7th goal of the game. And Jethro Hodges. Almost a gimme now, you would say, from here. So Hodges, ball in hand, wants to take his time. Strong in. His first goal of the game, 7th goal for the Bombers. And 14 minutes gone in this third quarter. They now extend their lead out 7 goals 46 to the Bunbury Eagles. 2 goals straight 12. Margin of 34 points, 11 scoring shots to 2. And it's been an absolutely dominant quarter by this Busselton Bombers side. Quick ball back to the middle of the ground once again. Another one Merchant coming over the top that time. Pascal is now in the ruck for the Bombers side. And well done there by Stevens. dealt with heavily after it. Ball flicks across to Adams and they'll go inside 50 again. Nice little chip kick inside 50, doesn't quite hit Walker. And the ball bobbles out once again from the Bombers, goes through a couple of sets of legs. Well picked up this time by East this time, but the ball's turned over and Adams goes back inside 50 again. Doesn't quite make the meterage you would like. Well competed that time by Hager just to try and put it into a dangerous position. Players charging through. Spins around and the tackle was Gordon. Umpire says that's fine. And we'll have a ball up there. I thought he might have taken on the tackler there. Umpire didn't agree. The ball up deep inside 50 for the Eagles now. So Hagen just takes it out of the ruck. Gets boot to ball. Up and push that one out now. Players trying to go for it. 1, 2, 3. That's too many. And a holding ball decision, and it will be a free kick in defence to the Busselton Bombers. So nice little chip kick that time by Lowe. We'll kick forward this time. We've got players on the outside wing now. We're going to try and bring that ball back through the middle of the ground. Keith takes his first mark. He's in the head set for the day. Looks to try and play that ball now. And a nice kick forward to the middle of the ground. So just off the bullseye, finding players all by themselves, and one of those is Hodges once again, broadcast win. So Hodges sees another one, gives it a bit of air, a late bump that time, that could almost be a 50. Umpire says no. There's only a late bump though. Bombers look to try and play on another play inside 50, great kick, and just poking holes in the defence of this Bunbury Eagles side. East decides to go. He's got the meterage, he's got the journey, it's going to pop up. Goes through a set of hands there, off the deck! And an absolute contender for goal of the day. Kimberley resort accommodation, and that is an absolute beauty there by the number 8 in Hanson. He kicks his first of the day and extends the margin out now. Big goal in the contest in this game. And the Busselton Bombers, they can feel themselves very, very close to a premiership in 2025. Busselton 8-4-52. Bunbury Eagles 2 goals straight, 12 margin now at 40 points.
Go again,
Bombers!
Great 31. Let's go, mate. On the one now.
It's been a very dominant quarter by this Busselton side. Dominant season for them as well. Haven't lost all year. And they've showed up on the bigger stage as well. With a 40-point margin as we get close to three-quarter time. Stevens just brings it out of the middle now. The Bunbury side. Nice little kick inside 50. A great mark coming across the front there is Owens. So Owens 50 metres out from his own goal. Nice little kick there, marked by Keith. A good mark taken by Keith once again. Long kick. This goes through a set of hands. Joshy Rooney, happy to see it go out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in once again. So we continue to red time in this third quarter, the premiership quarter, and it certainly has been that with this Busselton Bombers side. As they go inside 50 once again. Just goes through a couple of sets of hands that time. Trying to push it out there are the Eagles. A nice tackle pressure there from behind once again. We'll have another ball up. Right on the paint of 50 there, Sutton tries to knock that one down. Goes a good follow-up tackle, Merchant it was, trying to flip that one out. And the Bunbury Eagles sit there and try and kick it long down the outer side. Tried to go a big specky there in Alfred. He had nothing going this time, but they just forced this ball forward now. Well done by Lowe for putting his body behind the footy. Pushes that one forward once again. Picked up by Keith, handballs to an interesting position. Straight to the hands of the Bombers player there. And they're out on his outer side now. Just trying to surge this ball forward. But a risky kick comes off the side of the boot. And marked by Shank in defence for the Eagles. Shank tries to kick forward. Good ball movement by him. Marked by the Bunbury player. Just on the edge of the centre square, decides to kick long. Through the hands of Keith that time. Got to get the ball through this time. Handball across there to Hayden. Big fella skips there. Hayden goes across the Knight. Snaps on his body inside 50. Going to be a bobbling ball. The Chaos balls are the ones that always work well. Player fell over. Somehow got rid of it for the Bombers. And they'll look to try and extract the way out of the fence down. Nice mark on the other side wing.
Let's go, 30 seconds.
So happy to just try and take a little bit of sting out of the footy. Umpire waves play on. And that he does. Man penalties once again as he scrolls up the field. That is 3/4 time out here at Roeville Oval. Behind the Premiers in the Busselton Bombers leading this game. Score 52. Bunbury Eagles 2 goals straight, 12, a margin of 40 points. We'll go to a quick break. Join you on the other side for 4th quarter action. About 20 minutes left. in this Bunbury Onshore Cup Grand Final between the Busselton Bombers and the Bunbury Eagles. One of these teams will be crowned premiers, and at the moment it is Busselton with 1.5 hands on this premiership cup. As Sutton knocks that ball down, trying to charge through there with Brady. He's picked up this time by the Eagles side. They're trying to go inside 50 now. Well done coming out of the defence that time. Was the play there from the Bombers side. Jumped the possession there, and the pressure's pretty good for Bunbury to start this quarter. But able to mop up and do it nicely with Gordon. Nice little chip kick out, and finds a big ruckman there in Sutton. So Sutton tries to go the long kick forward there once again. Almost knocked up that time by Thompson. Players fall on top. Well extracted again, this time by the Busselton side, but turned over and Bunbury will look to try and push it forward once again. Bring that one out of defence over to Keith. He goes a long searching handball there to the outside wing, and here come the Bombers once again. Nice little kick forward there. Fences score taken that time by Skeeny. Collar pump forward once again. And a nice mark going back with the flights taken by Keith. And the Bombers will look to just try and take some air out of the tyres once again. Nice little kick inboard finds Sutton. On the edge of his defensive centre square. Tries to kick it out to the broadcast, or outside the I should say once again. Ball doesn't come off well, but nice tackle pressure there. Ball bobbles out. Umpire happy to let that one play. Oh, slip around in that tackle, I reckon. Umpire said not happy with that. And a free kick there, and it will go back to Jake Rooney. Sorry, Josh Rooney. And he'll get the free kick, the captain, for the Bunbury side. 50 metres awarded as well. Got the unnecessary there, and an opportunity now for the Eagles as they go inside 50. And if there's ever been time for a captain's goal, now is it. Reading which to try and play, no, does well. And finds Stevens inside 50 for the Eagles. So Stevens, happy to take a bit of time here. And you think being 40 points down, time is of the essence. And launch the ball right on the plane of 50. He's going to kick it pretty long, all the way to the line. Oh, he's sitting there and flying. No one else will take the contested mark. And the upright actually paid it. It's going to be the number 15 there in Owens. So Owens looks to try and go now. Finds East all by himself in defence on the Busselton side. East looks to try and chip over the top for the leading play there in Papalina. Papalina drops a mark, has to pick it up and tackle. Might have been slung down in that one, and yes it is. A sling tackle against Papalina and a free kick for Bunbury. He's cramped a little bit as he's gone down as well, the Bunbury player. So Newman for Bunbury. He's assessing his options now. Called to play on, and that he does, just sets it up nicely. So a good long kick going forward. Great contested mark going with the flight down, marked by Pete. So I haven't called his name a lot today, Pete. Takes a good mark in the last quarter now. Long left foot kick. Almost a mark taken coming across there. And nice hands linking up through the middle of the ground. Here come the Busselton Bombers. Good link up play. The other was once again, and Hodgson driving through that time. Loses possession of the ball, and the Bunbury Eagles will look to try and bring that one out once again. Just bubbles off the foot there. Up to try and put their body over that ball. Nice collective pressure from both sides. And we'll have a ball up once again. So great to see a good crowd down at Bovell Oval here today for the Shelter Brewing Onshore Cup Grand Final. Live on film footy and classic clash of Lord Harris line here in commentary. As that ball tries to be brought out now. Tries to take on the tackle against Adams. The umpire says nothing wrong from both teams. I'll tell you what, Blinko, I wanted to let him know about it there. Great tackle there, and just good combative footy from both players. Play on! Nice knock down there, once again, Smith tries to hack that one around the body, goes off the side of the boot, out of bounds on the full, and it will be a free kick to Bunbury. bit of steam already gone out of this game. 40 points to margin, pretty tough. Busselton side find themselves up here by 40 points. Bunbury only kicking the 2 goals in the game thus far. Nice little chip kick forward. Lands in the hands of Rowden. So Rowden looks to try and go now. Nice long kick by him. Great arc in the front of the pack that time by Walker. The big fella, he's kicked one already. Decides to just pump that one long. He's going to go right away to the teeth of goal. Almost a good mark taken over the top, bobbles out. And a searching handle that time. I think it could be by Stockley possibly. So the Wombat tries to kick that one long. Good pick up that time right to Campo. The Campo steps one way, decides to go the other. Plays on his hammer and handles that one across the top now. So nice work coming out of the defence. Good mark.
Behind, guys. Push down behind.
The Bombers will look to try and play quickly now. Pete makes his second mark for the corner. Nice little left foot chip. Does that one beautifully to find Papalier. Papalier waiting for the play to unfold in front of him now. Does indeed. Nice kick inside 50. No mark taken. Big score over the top. The umpire said nothing doing on this one either, gentlemen. Almost 6.5 minutes gone in this last holder of the Shelter Brewing Onshore Cup Grand Final. Busselton still leading by 40 points. Tries to take on the tackler. Would have been holding the ball. Umpire says he got rid of it okay. Stevens trying to push through. And the umpire wasn't happy with that one this time. Holding the ball decision. And East will get the free kick for Busselton. East. Again. From just outside 50. Nice long kick there. Lands shallow. Players charging out there. I think they thought he might have had a little bit more on that one there. But Bunbury was going to try and push out in the air through Holly. Tries to kick out there. Lands in the front of Shattuck. Shattuck sits there and tries to go. And a nice mark taken this time by Stevens. Handballs that ball off. They've got runners on the other side down to Bunbury. And this is some better link-up play by them. Nice long left foot kick. Once a player coming out of the lead can't hit that target. It's mopped up there by Stevenson. He loses the ball, turned over to Bunbury once again. Players get Verge on top. Nice last tackle there by Stevenson. And we'll have a ball up once again. Outside wing. Here's Busselton still leading by 40 points. Shout out to the crowds that are tuning in on the outer side there. Umpire's found something here, has he? Another yellow card. It's second one for the day for the Bunbury side. Free kick to Bourne. Just waiting for the play to come off the ground for the Bunbury side. Umpire to call play on again. So Vaughan looks to try and go the long switch, does it well. Lands in the hands of Stockley. They haven't called the Wombats name a lot today. Picked up this time by Lucas, has time. Brings it right back to this side of the ground and finds wide. He's been very, very good in defence. Takes one bounce. Just searches a nice long kick there. In point pass. Players sit there and jump up there. Blocked up this time by Alfred. He's got wheels, takes on one tackle. Goes and a nice long kick inside 50 there. Over the top of Hayden. They'll look to try and lock up in defence now the Bombers. Clearing, kick out now to beautiful kick there and finds DeCampo all by himself. So DeCampo goes to kick there, goes to Smith, and he takes a good juggling mark right on the boundary line. So Smith pops up a nice long kick inside 50 again. Great mark going across the flight there is Stevens, and he takes a mark in the last line of defence once again. Nice little chip kick forward there, play falling over the mark is Shattuck. So the left footer decides to go now, and that he does. Nice little kick to no one in particular, tries to go to his team's advantage. Big fella there in Sutton is out that way, but Bunbury numbers at the floor of this footy now. Outer side wing, nice long kick. Just going to pitch in front there, carefully to try and get it. And shift the work there by the Bunbury side. Goes in forward and finds Alfie. Umpires blow a whistle, and it will be a free kick to Alfie. Alfie just decides to play on now. Nice kick inside 50 and a good mark out of the lead. Marked by Branch. He marks directly in front. 40 metres out. An opportunity to kick Bunbury. Third goal of the game. The Rattle decides to move it on nice and quickly with the left footer. Pretty good kick by him, I reckon. And third goal for the Bunbury Eagles. 10.5 minutes gone in this last quarter. And they kick their third goal of the game. 3 goals straight now for the Bunbury Eagles. And it is Busselton still leading. 8 goals for 52. Margin back to 34 points. 10.5 minutes gone in the last quarter of this Chilton Broom Onshore Cup Grand Final. Umpire was balled up once again. Sutton and Merchant in the ruck. Sutton just bodies out this time, does it well. Tries to push that one out, but the ball's not going. Nice work there by Hart to try and extract it out. It's been locked up by Stevens for Bunbury. Stevens comes back to the broadcast side. Nice kick, well picked up this time, and tries to scoot forward now. There's Radic. He's up and about after that last kick and goal. Good kick inside 50. Hayden can't mark. And number 23 in low can. Let's try and switch it to the outside. Found to play it all by himself. He wants to just try and slow things up now. It's to Campo. Campo goes across the top there and low. Just kept running. Very well done there by that player. Nice kick forward. And finds a more. Haven't called a lot of them all the way through today either. As he goes inside 50. Umpire's paid something though. Will be a free kick. And it's going to come back to the Bunbury side. And I'm going to try and move the ball forward nicely now. Takes a mark, 40 metres out for his defensive goal. There's a short 45, doesn't hit Stevens. Will be knocked up by the Bunbury side now. Nice tackle there by Campo. And we will have a ball up edge of the centre square. Just to the advantage of the Busselton side. They'll be looking to finish those games strongly to take on the premiership in 2025. Good work this time, just pushing inside 50 now. Tries to push that one in. Shot on goal. And just out to the right hand side. So 8 goals 5 now to the Busselton Bombers. Bunbury, 3 goals straight, 18 margin, 35 points, and a tick under 13 minutes gone now in this last quarter. Have you enjoyed this broadcast live filmed footy and classic clash at Port Harris? An absolute pleasure to be in commentary out with you here today down at Beauville Oval. Nice kick inside 50, a late score over the top, and a good mark by the number 24 that time in a more. Play once again that we haven't seen a lot of between themselves. And Pete takes another mark inside 50 and an opportunity to extend the lead out there for the Bombers side. Scrolls in. Just across the face of goal for a minor score. 8-6, 54 now for the Busselton Bombers. Eagles still 3 goals straight, 18 margin. 36 points, almost 14 minutes gone at the last quarter. To just try and bring him in now. Punches the ball down on the ground, then just decides to bomb it long. Play will sit down and try and fly from the side there. Was looking to try and do a contender for the AFBRI mark of the day. Well picked up this time by East, just tries to wrap it around the body inside 50. Almost a diving mark taken from Bunbury as they charge through. Nice work there by Sutton trying to bring through. Bunbury link that one out of defence now. Onto the left boot, another kick. Players will sit there and fly. Good spoil there to a dangerous position. But Bunbury trying to push through. 2-on-1 numbers there against Bunbury. But they still win this one at the contest. Pushing that one forward there. Stevens was the target. Can't quite pick that one up. Nice pressure there from the Bunbury side as the ball was out of bounds. And happy to see it go there is low. And we'll have a ball in right in front of the interchange possession out here at Beauville Oval. 15 minutes gone in the last quarter. So the umpire throws it once again. Ball bobbles over the back. Nice handball there. A risky tackle there from Alfred. Try and push it inside 50 again now. Test the mark. Going across the top there is Keith. And he takes another beautiful intercept there in defence for the Busselton Bombers. He looks to try and move it, and they do that well on the outer side wing. Doesn't quite hit the target, and will be turned over. Bunbury to try and come back inside 50, but there he is. Right place, right time again. Mr. Reliable. And Keith takes another intercept mark. We're going to try and push forward now. Plenty of tight bodies out there at the moment. Running though there by Smith just to take an uncontested mark on the outer side wing again. Smith waiting for runners again, finds another one. Just chipping their way up the outer side of Bunbury Oval. Plenty of people on the fat side of the ground at the moment. Looks like it's been a real day out there today. Nice kicking board. Tries to find something that won't quite take the mark. Umpires found the free kick. The ball comes to the Eagles. The free kick there to Bailey. So Bailey try and play on. Goes well, finds a kick. Mark now for Adams. Looks to try and kick forward once again. A nice kick forward there. A good mark. Taken this time by Stevens. So Stevens, 70 metres out the road, risky kick, scoring down this time by Pete. Players charging through. One of those is Adams. Slung around in the tackle. Umpire has to let that one go. We'll have a ball up once again. Umpire ball's up, Sutton takes a big swing at it. And going anywhere, goes out of bounds once again.
Which car?
Red time now in the Shelter-Burley Onshore Cup Grand Final. And will be the Busselton Bombers that will be your premiers in 2025. Very, very good season by them. Going all the way through to the Grand Final. And probably the result you might see coming in today. Eagles definitely haven't been disgraced in some good play right the way through the game, but the Bombers class just shines right the way through as they go back inside 50 now, the Eagles. Nice work there by Hayden, just to try and push that ball forward there. Umpire has found a free kick though, and it will come across now. No, it's rolled out of bounds. It actually will be a boundary throw once again. Long boundary throwing, taken out of the ruck this time by the Eagles. They look to try and push forward it once again. So nice knock forward. It's going to be picked up by the Eagles. They'll go inside 50, turned over though. Nice work there by the Eagles to try and get that one out. Had the ball go out, but will come back and a free kick to Busselton. Definitely a little bit worse for wear after that one is the number 15 in Owens. He's been absolutely phenomenal all day out here today. Not a great kick turned over. And the Eagles look to try and go in again, once again through Stevens. Stevens goes a nice long kick, trying to go over the top. There was Alfred, couldn't quite. Aiken backs it down. I'm going to pick that one, extract it, handballs forward. And the ball bobbles out of bounds once again. Deep inside 50 for the Eagles. Have they pitch a late goal in this game. So long boundary throw in once again. Knocks it down to Sutton. Handballs to a dangerous position. Ball goes forward once again. Good mark on the outer side wing. Another 33 there in Topless. So Topless decides to go behind, 45 kick inside 50. Goes over 1-2 players' heads. Here come the Bombers trying to work their way over the fence. Bombers that one to Smith has time to go and pick it up. Nice one there, just trying to shift along the outside. Good contest on the broadcast wing there. Nice tackle pressure there by Hanson. Trying to bring that one out. DeCampo still pushing, still trying. Good work there by the English players charging through there. Pasquini, he's going to sit there and try and push it up. Couldn't quite pick it up. Radic is there as well. As time ticks over. That is all she wrote for the Shelter Road Onshore Cup Grand Final. And your premiers for 2025 are the Busselton Bombers. They win this game 8-6-54 to the Bunbury Eagles. 3 straight 18. Far margin of 36 points. And an absolutely sensational game out here at Bunbury Oval today. Goal scorers for the winning team, the Busselton Bombers. Campo kicked one east. Hanson, Ski, Smith, Hodges, all the single goal scorers, and more for the Bunbury Eagles. Also all singles to O'Dine, Radic and Walker. But in the end, it's just a complete performance by this Busselton Bombers side, and they'll celebrate hard into this evening. Some of the better players for Busselton in particular, and I thought the big fella there in Sutton in the ruck was very lively all day. DeCampo and East ended up with a heap of the footy as well. This game ran a pretty good target ahead of the footy. Also like the work of Owens, while the defensive two of Keith and Lloyd were absolutely sensational as well. Smith and Gordon recording out their names, and just an all-round sensational effort by this Busselton Bombers team. Players start making their way. Team presentations. Sit there and cross to there very, very soon. It's been Ward Harris live in commentary, filming footy, Dartfish and Classic Clashes. My best on the ground today will be the number 22 in Keith for the Busselton Bombers. I can see what the official presentations say. And that's who I'm picking for my best on ground. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast live out here today. Congratulations to the Busselton Bombers, all the premiers right the way across Western Australia. I'm tuning out for now. Please stay on board for the live reports coming up very, very soon.
Are we good?
come in the front here, please, so we can film this.
Don't play in the dirt, darling. You get dirty. I know. You have to be careful when you do that. There you go. Bye-bye. Do it on the little one. See if you can do
How many's that now, lads? Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, no way.
Look at the ball.
Righto, guys, can you all move around the front, please, so we can all hear me all right or not? No worries. Righto, thank you guys for both sides. That was a really, really good game of football. The score does not reflect what the game was like. It was played in the right spirit, it was played hard, tough, and credit to both sides. You did your teams proud. Well done. Righto, guys, just first up, congratulations to both sides that made the grand final, and to our Kelter, which is the beer that you're drinking at the moment. We thank them very much. Just before what we'll do first, I'll get the umpires to come forward, and the two field umpires, and get a medal for their services, and thank them very much for the game today and for the season. Now, can the opposition coach please come forward? Damien? Well done, mate.
Yeah, first of all, thanks Shelter for everything they do for the association. I know they came on a few years ago and they've been huge for the comp, so thanks to them. To Rob and the delegates, I've been in there a couple of years, dropped off this year. They know how much work goes in behind the scenes with everything, so thanks to you for putting on the comp for the year. To the umps, thanks, couldn't do it without you boys. And then congratulations to you boys, formidable side. Everybody knows how good you guys are and you've played that brand for a long time. And to our boys, so I couldn't get us over the line today. Stick with it, drink piss together tonight, let it hurt. December, we're back, eh? We're back at the beach. Let this pain go through, because I promise you boys, we're going to get them. We're going to get them in a flag. It's the last thing I do as coach of this footy club. So.
Thanks, Damien. Ben, can you come forward, please?
First off, like Damo said, I'd just like to give a big thanks to Robbie. He's taken on this role this year and done a fantastic job of getting the league going and sorting everything out, so thanks Robbie. Bunbury, you can see what we're trying to build, so like Damo said, keep your head up, no one wants to do it today, stick with it. If you've got a plan, stick with it, there's nothing you should mention, it's like what others do it. Our boys, unbelievable crew. What you achieved is fantastic, so congratulations on yours. Yeah, Sato, come up please. Skipper. The other up.
We start at the front. Johnny Blinko. Jaden Hodson. Matthew Gordon. Cade Cable. Calvin Pete. Jethro Hodges. Larry Lucas. Connor Hansen. Borno. Sammy Bourne. Ross Stevenson. Reece Owens. Dana Campo. Milky Harper. Lee Scaney. Mark Papalia. Jordan Lowe. Elijah Kelly. Shay Pascal. Dennis Amore. Riley East. Reece Stockley. Tommy Keith. Kai Dixon. Riley Dawson. Brenton Hart. Jimmy Dakin. Adam Werra. David Stobie. Ryan McNally. Casey Gower. Where's Casey? Where's Snitty?
Righto guys, thank you. Very big round of applause for the winning side, please. Now, the best on ground was picked by the gentleman up in the box that was doing the time scoring, and well deserved again, Tommy Keith.
Yeah, you guys just need to stop kicking too. You're coming a long way, and it's good to see you up and about. I'm sure you'll be a call. To our lads, we're well drilled. We just did exactly what we trained for. So, cheers again, and 4 in a row. Yo!
Right, well the captain and the coach can parade. Come and grab your trophy. Do you want something else?
Yeah, I'll just probably add on Coxie, to Damo and the Bunbury boys. I know you probably down the dumps a little bit last year, and you can tell that you're going to work hard, and always been a tough game against you boys all year, and today was no different, so keep your heads high, great side. To Rob and everyone involved with the association, to Shelter Brewing, thanks for the year. To Coxie, puts a lot of effort into what we do, and sucks at the game plan, and got the job done. And our boys, great work. Enjoy it. Cheers.
Well, that's all, guys. Thank you very much for Bunbury. You really did play a great game. So let's see you all next season. Hopefully we can get another side and then have 6 sides. Thank you.